Hi everybody, I'm not doing any makeup this time. I'm going to talk about something that's really close to my heart, and it's one of the main reasons that I'm with Younique. They're doing a special this month, and all the proceeds go to a charity that they run called Defend Innocence. Basically, I'm hoping I'm going to get through all this. If I don't, I'll have to come on again later after I've dried my tears. But I am a survivor of childhood sexual abuse. I'm not going to go into the wheres, the whys, the whos or anything like that. I can talk about that with you privately if you want, but I'm not going to do that here. But I don't really know. I was going to write it all down, and then I thought, no, I've just got to come on and just do it from the heart. It's so difficult to talk about, isn't it? Even though I've been through loads and loads of therapy and so on. And Younique run this fantastic charity called the Younique Foundation that helps female survivors of child sexual abuse, and they run a retreat where it's free of charge. You don't have to be a Younique presenter, you don't even have to be a Younique customer to go on it. It's just free. They'll pick you up from the airport, they look after you, they give you all sorts of therapy, and it's supposed to be a really sort of life-changing place to go. And I've been lucky enough to get a place on that sometime next year. But from that charity was born this new one, because it's all very well looking after women who've been abused, but surely it's better to try and stop it in the first place so that it never happens. Sex and children, unless you're wanting to make children, they should never really be in the same sentence. They shouldn't be in the same sentence at all. And even though I was abused as a child, it didn't even give me it didn't equip me fully for being able to protect my children properly. Which it's a bit of an embarrassing thing to say, but it didn't. I didn't have the skills really to be able to talk to them about it, possibly because it was so close and it was so upsetting for me. And it's not about stranger danger, because a lot of the stuff I did with my kids was stranger danger, you know, that uh-oh feeling when, you know, somebody's trying to get you into the car, and I told them, you know, kick them and scream and do anything you can to get them away. But that's all well and good, but it's those people, you know, this is one of the myths, that most abusers are strangers, and they're not. The 90% of children who are sexually abused are abused by somebody that they already know. It's somebody, I don't know, teacher, stepdad, dad, uncle, granddad, you know, people that you know, neighbours. And I think, I understand that 30% of those people who are abused by someone they know, 30% of those are abused by someone in their close family circle, either very close friends or close family. It's people that maybe that you've brought into the family yourself. So it's important to be able to talk to children about the dangers that are out there, not just the stranger dangers, but the dangers of other people. But you need to do it in a way where the kids aren't frightened about everybody, because not everybody's like that. Not everybody's going to be abusing children. In fact, I believe it's 1 in 4 girls are abused as children, and 1 in 6 boys are sexually abused as children. So, you know, it's good that 3 out of 4 aren't abused and 5 out of 6 boys aren't abused, but it'd be even better if none of them were ever abused. So we do need to talk to our children about it. And sexual abuse isn't often reported either. And if it is reported, you know, it's difficult for children. There are special police who help with it all. But most of the sexual abuse it's just like brushed under the carpet. And that causes even more damage. The damage that sexual abuse as a child causes, it goes well into adulthood. I mean, I'm 53 and I'm still recovering. I'm still on that. Actually, I might be 52. I don't really know. I don't keep check, to be fair. And it still affects me. But sexual abuse isn't inevitable. If you're educated parents and caregivers can reduce the likelihood of sexual abuse. So they have this this website called defendinnocence.org, and I'll put the link in the comments so you can go and check it out. I'm just checking some notes. It's free to use. There are videos on there. There are information leaflets. There are some interactive things that you can do, so that it gives you the courage and the information that you need to be able to start these difficult conversations with people, with children. With adults as well, because we need to share this message. We need to be able to get the message out that we can stop it. It can be stopped. I'm sure it can be stopped. But I can't stop it. I can't stop it, not on my own. It's like me chucking a pebble into the sea. It makes a ripple, which is all very well and good. You know, you're all watching. That's really good. But that ripple won't stop it. We need to be able to make great big waves. I don't want ripples, I want great big waves. I want the waves to be so big that these abusers, they can't even stand up. There's so much force in the waves that they're all knocked down, that they're not able to do it anymore. And to be able to do that, everybody needs to chuck a pebble in the sea. Everybody needs to do it. If everybody chucks their own pebble in, all at the same time, the waves that are going to be formed are going to be fantastic. They're going to be so big, the information is going to get out there. We're going to get lots and lots of more educated parents and caregivers, and we're going to be able to protect our children, because that's what we want to do most of all. We want to protect our children. So younique do products that are, you know, especially for the Defend Innocence thing, and 100% of the proceeds go to the charity, so that, you know, the website can be maintained and more research can be done and all that sort of thing. So it's there for people to be able to get this information. And so if I keep losing my words, because I'm just trying, you know, things going through my head all the time, but I'm just trying to keep them out of my head, because I want to try and just focus on keeping the kiddies safe, because it's so much better for them to be safe than to be given hope when they're adults, and giving healing when they're adults. Just don't let them get hurt in the first place. We need to stop it. So yeah, 100% of the proceeds of these products go directly to the Defend Innocence charity. So you don't have to buy the products. I was hoping to go live with some of the products and show you what they look like and all that sort of thing, but it still hasn't arrived yet, I suppose. They've just moved premises. Their big warehouse has just moved, so they're just catching up on orders, I think. And So, oh, sorry, I keep forgetting my words. My brain keeps going a bit mushy, but that's what it does to you, really. So yes, so I can't come on and show you the products. I'll put a link in about what the products look like, and then if you want to have a look, you can, and then I'll come on and do another live and show you what they look like. That's it really. Please, I think one of the best ways, even if you don't want to buy the stuff, which is fine, no, you don't have to buy it, but if you do want to buy it, that's fantastic, because they get loads more money. If we get this monthly special and all the other Defend Innocence products sold out, imagine how much money then is going to be going to this charity. They're going to have loads of money, so they're going to be able to do loads more work, and they're going to be able to help us protect our kiddies. I wish I'd have had this information when I had young kiddies, because even though I'd been through it myself, I didn't have the information. I didn't know how to start it. I just hid it and try not to talk about it. But that's how it works. It gets more and more power because nobody talks about it. Nobody wants to admit that this happens, and we need to talk about it. We need to get stronger ourselves to be able to be strong enough to look after our kiddies. So I think I'm just waffling now because my brain's gone mushy. I went off there for a minute. Bad internet signal. Supposed to have got fantastic cable, but it seems to go off up here sometimes. So yes, please, if you're not wanting to buy anything, that's fine. I don't expect you to do that. But if you could just share it, if you could love it, share it, and get your friends to share it, then that would be fantastic. Because if we get this all around the world and we get this special sold out, either by you buying it or somebody else buying it or me buying it or whatever, then we can get this message spread, and we can create these waves that can be so big that they just knock these, I won't swear, they can knock these people who abuse children right off the legs, because it shouldn't happen. Sex and children should never ever ever be in the same sentence, not ever. So I'm sorry if it's upset anybody. If it has upset you, then you can message me and I'll talk to you. But also you could check out the younique Foundation as well, the Saving the One, which is the charity that's involved with, helping adult survivors, female adult survivors of child sexual abuse. And you can check that out as well. But for this month, the focus is on the children, as indeed it should be. It should be every month, every day. Okay, so I'm going to leave you.